Roddy Jones goes in motion. Washington to throw on first down. Way up in the air and an interception. He air-mailed Orwin Smith.
In this play, you're going to see Orwin Smith, the slot back, come across the field. I'm giving the quarter.
All right, Reese, only the second snap of the game offensively for Georgia Tech. And they pitch it to Orwin Smith. Andrew Smith, senior number 48 in orange. A first down, though, on the last carry for Georgia Tech. This time they try to slice inside.
That linebacker down with some misdirection.
Second down and 9. Again the dive, and again nothing there. Maybe a yard and a half or so than he was with us. A stop, though, by Smith sets up 3rd and 7. Washington cuts it back up inside. Nothing doing. First man there was the
2 out of 120, and they fake it.
And they'll fake it. Very close to a first down on the direct snap.
It's going to be a direct snap to one of the personal protectors back there in the shield. Just an off-tackle power play. Really a good tackle, good effort inside out by Miami right there. This year in college football, I could see that one.
Kevin Washington bobs and weaves.
Defense, though, particularly after that fake punt opportunity.
The toss wide to Roddy Jones. Gets to the sideline. Roddy Jones to midfield. Still in bounds. That'll be a horse collar tackle. Actually, a face masking call. And a horse collar. They've got a couple.
What they love to do is just bring him in motion and toss him the ball. That's just an I formation toss sweep, but the ball gets out on the perimeter quickly. Here comes the penalties right there. There's the horse collar. Offsetting penalties.
Marcus Robinson back in at defensive end for Miami. Option to the near side. Nothing there for Tevin Washington. Reese, 3rd down and 8. Not the down and distance Georgia Tech will normally flourish in. Tevin Washington, quarterback draw. It'll be 4th down. And Georgia Tech dodging bullets. They've got the football back. They run the option, the pitch to Roddy Jones. And Jones close to a first down.
It's back on rhythm right now.
Up the middle for Sims. 2nd down and 6. And again the dive up the middle for a... Washington has no chance to make the pitch to Orwin Smith.
Miami's doing a great job of. You're going to see the linebacker just shoot the gap right here. Right there. Al Golden's doing a good job of not...
2nd quarter. All right, Reese, thanks very much. Terrible field position for Georgia Tech. Maybe squeezing out a yard, Tevin Washington.
And I think both teams will look back on this game and say it was a turning point of their season. You feel that right now for Georgia Tech.
Washington up the seam. Great job to hold on to the football.
Yeah, you're going to see Peoples, just the slot back. You'll see him come into your screen from the left. Wide open right there. Takes a shot and holds on to that ball.
1st and 10. That was a big conversion for Georgia Tech. The toss to Smith. Orwin Smith tried to turn the corner.
2nd down completion a minute ago was big in this game.
2nd down and long.
Option right here on 3rd and 5 for Georgia Tech.
Washington will try to throw for it. Sets up the screen to Orwin Smith. Orwin Smith picks up a block and picks up the first down.
Tackle, get out and make the block on this on the screen. Number 69 in the open field right there. Gets the key block. Big 3rd down conversion.
Option to the near side. The pitch finds its way. Brings up 2nd and 12. Washington, quarterback draw. A gain of 3.
To the 4-3.
Spence only 6 foot, 225 pounds. Here comes the blitz. And they screen behind it. Perfectly done by Georgia Tech and David Sims.
The big tackle, you're going to see him right here on the right side.
All right, Reese, it's 14-0. Miami on top of Georgia Tech, but Tech driving. It'll be third down. They give it to Lyons. He moves the pile, very close to a first down. It looks like he has
all the way on that.
1st and 10, Georgia Tech. 13th play of the drive. On the toss, it's Embry Peoples. He gets popped after a gain of about.
For Georgia Tech is how do we handle these plugging linebackers from Miami?
Washington scoots through. Very close to another first down.
This offense is built for right here, these 3rd and shorts.
Washington keeps it, and he's got it. So the quarterback, who's been
Virginia, a lot on those little quarterback follows right there in short yardage.
17th play of the drive. Washington keeps the clock moving. It'll be 3rd down and short.
You talk about 4th on 4th down, depending on what he gains on this play.
The toss to Orwin Smith. Gets to the edge. Orwin Smith at the pylon. Dragged down. He made the touchdown. That should be a face mask call as well.
Half the distance of the goal is not going to be a real big pen. The ball back, particularly with the kicking problems Georgia Tech has had.
Washington on the keeper, and it is a Georgia Tech touchdown. What a drive.
Time a week ago, they're kind of at the crossroads right here.
Dive up the middle.
Special teams, no big deal, guys.
Well, Samantha, they run the option here. The pitch by Washington on time to Embry.
It's again just inside out on the ball. That's a playmaker.
3rd down and 2. And Washington dives, and it looks as if Tevin Washington.
Kind of right here in the slot position.
Washington barely got back to the line of scrimmage. 17 total receptions on the season. #1 in the country in yards per catch. Tevin Washington underneath, way short of Roddy Jones. No, if you're Miami, why would you blitz?
You don't have to blitz, but you're right. Why rush that passer up the field if they've hurt you on screens?
Washington straight drop back. Floats one to the sideline, and he's on time to Orwin.
Going.
Again, the dive up the middle to David Sims. Now, the last time that we had Georgia Tech.
Interact his speed in the middle.
Washington, about a yard shy of 7 for their last 7 on 3rd down. Started the game 0 for 3. 3rd and 1. The toss to Smith. Orwin Smith has the first down and then some. Inside the 40 per game, #11 in the country. And there's the dive again to David Sims.
Taking those high school running backs and making them linebackers.
Counter handoff to Roddy Jones. And again, it will be. Washington will keep it. And he gets buried. Well, now at 3.5. They might not get it off. They did not. That'll be delay of game.
Expiring. Timeout. Georgia Tech.
The back judge threw.
All of this little toss stuff out there. Well, he's going to throw it.
Washington straight drop back. Floats one well underthrown. He
is just going to run a little outside route, and he has him wide open. Watch going right up the hash. There's the little move to the outside. Just under.
Forced to start from inside their own 15-yard line. Bubble screen. Stephen Hill, first catch of the day. And Hill picks up a first down.
Invented swagger. Think back, they really did back in the day now.
There's a blast up the middle for Davidson.
That is unbelievable.
That
a
number sticks
Miami
out.
Hurricane for that many weeks.
Counter handoff to Roddy Jones. And Jones to about the 30. Wallace on 3rd down, though, especially in the second half. Straight back for Tevin Washington. Flags all over.
False start. 77 offense.
Washington flushed out of the pocket. And he will go down inside the generation Miami Hurricane. His father, Nick, or his grandfather, Nick, was an All-American two-way lineman in 1952. His dad, Tony, was a nose tackle and ended up playing 3 years in the NFL. St. John Days takes over for Tevin Washington. He'll drop back to throw and unleash a deep one down the sideline looking for Stephen Hill. Hill can't make the tip ball.
The game interception. I think he's struggled since then.
Out to the perimeter. Tyler Melton breaks a tackle. And he's out of bounds. Those two pass attempts by Days, his 6th and 7th attempts of the season. Here's a quarterback draw. Going nowhere.
Yeah, they try to come with the quarterback draw, but you're just going to see a lot of penetration by Miami. One thing with Miami, always, even though they'll look good in person.
Design rollout for Days. Cuts it back up inside. And gets hammered down. The ball comes out. There's a pileup for it at about the 30-yard line. Miami thinks they have a loose ball. Denzel Perryman blasted St. John Days. Days did lose the football. And Georgia Tech half of their loss to Kansas State.
Yeah,
Tevin Washington back in a quarterback.
That one shouldn't be on Ja'Cory Harris.
Check down play to Orwin Smith, and he picks up maybe a yard. You're exactly right, Coach. That throw. Up the middle goes David Sims.
Been impressed, though, with this Georgia Tech. They said one thing you can count on, Al Groh will be up there all night game planning and scheming for this game.
3rd down, Tevin Washington finds a way to get it to Orwin Smith. Short.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, Orwin Smith obviously thought he caught this ball. Let's take another look at it. I think he, that's close now. His hand was under.
2-yard line. Flags down, and that'll be a
False start. Offense number 64.
They get beat down a little bit.
now
But
they
they
fumble
have-
the snap.
Yeah, this has been really a nightmare today.
Georgia Tech. Tevin Washington, deflected ball, almost intercepted.
Yeah.
They're only 3 or 4 plays away from maybe being undefeated right now, and they're about to go above 500 with the win this afternoon. Tevin Washington throws one up for grabs, and it's incomplete.